in order for us to be able to trade a sideways market, it is possible. You just got to make sure you've got the right tools to be able to trade a sideways market. So for that, we'll go to indicators and we'll get stochastics out. We'll change this around a bit. I have to allow it to be shown. There's a couple of settings you can use. You can either use 10, 6, 6. This will be a slower stochastic. 10, 6, 6 will be more smooth. You'll get less signals, but when you do get signals, they will be more confirmed. The other way of using stochastics is to use a faster stochastics. Change the settings to 5, 3, and 3, which again, you can see this line down here. It's automatically more choppy. It's more kind of all over the place. You get a lot more signals. You'll also get earlier signals, but they'll be less confirmed and you'll lose more trades. So for me personally, I prefer to use a slower one. 10, 6, 6 is the settings that I will use. And you can see here, looking here, I mean, you'll have tops and you'll have bottoms, and ideally we would like a stochastic to match up with a level of support. So I mean, we're looking at the bottom here. We're at the bottom of this little range, and where does the stochastics line up at this point in time? Put on a vertical line here, meeting up exactly down here at the bottom of the range at support, and we will you look to be a buyer when the moving averages cross over, when the fast moving average crosses over the slow moving average. When we get to the top, again, we're at the top of this little range, we're at resistance. What do we get here? Again, we get the next signal that comes from stochastic is the buy signal. From the buy signal is the sell signal, and then again, top of the range at resistance matches with the sell signal. The moving average crossing over the fast moving average, crossing over the slow moving average, we get another signal. Don't quite get to the bottom of the range here, but we also don't quite get to the bottom of the oversold region, the stochastics, which is again a positive for trading the range. And when we look at here we had a bit of a false signal there, unfortunately. From there we only reached to this point, so that's trapped in the middle of the range, but we are not at the top of the range, so you should not take that signal. The next time we get to the top of the range, where we are right now, we do have a bit of bearish divergence, a little bit. It's not great. Ideally we'd want a lower high than that. Could potentially change the time frame just to get a bit of an example. Yeah, I mean, look here, we make up price making higher highs. Make that a bit thicker so you can see that price making higher highs. We got the indicator making lower highs, indicating bearish divergence, a loss of momentum at the top of the range in the overbought region, giving us a sell signal.